Coercive control is a type of domestic abuse that involves a pattern of behavior used by an abuser to maintain power and control over their victim. It can be subtle and difficult to detect, but it can have a devastating impact on the victim's life. Some common behaviors associated with coercive control include 1. Monitoring and surveillance. The abuser may monitor the victim's movements, communications, and online activity. They may also use technology to track the victim's location or to install spyware on the victim's devices. 2. Isolation. The abuser may try to isolate the victim from their friends, family, and support network. They may do this by criticizing the victim's relationships, making it difficult for the victim to spend time with loved ones, or threatening the victim with violence or abandonment if they try to see other people. 3. Threats and intimidation. The abuser may threaten the victim with physical violence, emotional abuse, or other negative consequences if they do not comply with their demands. 4. Financial control. The abuser may control the victim's finances, including limiting their access to money or preventing them from working. 5. Humiliation and degradation. The abuser may constantly criticize and put down the victim, making them feel worthless and inadequate. They may also use guilt-tripping, gaslighting, and other forms of manipulation to control the victim. Impact of coercive control. Coercive control can have a devastating impact on the victim's physical and mental health. Victims of coercive control may experience a range of negative emotions, including low self-esteem and self-worth, anxiety and depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, isolation and loneliness, fear and insecurity, physical health problems, such as headaches, stomach aches, and chronic pain. Getting help from coercive control. If you are experiencing coercive control, it is important to seek help. There are a number of things you can do. Talk to a trusted friend or family member. It can be helpful to talk to someone you trust about what you are going through. They can provide you with support and encouragement. Seek professional help. A therapist can help you understand the abuse and develop coping mechanisms. Join a support group. There are support groups available for victims of coercive control. These groups can provide a safe and supportive space to share your experiences and learn from others. How to leave a coercively controlling relationship. Leaving a coercively controlling relationship can be difficult, but it is important to remember that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. Here are some tips for leaving a coercively controlling relationship. Develop a safety plan. This should include a plan for how you will safely leave the relationship, where you will go, and who you will contact for support. Tell someone you trust. Let someone you trust know that you are leaving the relationship and that you may need their help. Be prepared for the abuser's reaction. The abuser may try to manipulate you into staying in the relationship by using threats, guilt-tripping, or promises of change. It is important to stay strong and resist their attempts to control you. Get support. There are a number of resources available to help you leave a coercively controlling relationship. These resources include domestic violence hotlines, shelters, and counseling services. Conclusion. Coercive control is a serious form of domestic abuse that can have a devastating impact on the victim's life. If you are experiencing coercive control, it is important to seek help. There are people who care about you and want to help you. You are not alone.